here. Let me see your butt.
Podcast to the Nautilus.
Crap monster.
Okay. Go.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay, go.
There was
Go.
Okay, I'm trying to go right now.
Faster.
Okay, there was a guy. That's just higher. There was a. Now I'm just recorrecting.
Faster.
There was a guy. There was
higher
a,
pitched.
Why am I
Musically.
Every time I shit, for some reason, I can't just enjoy my shit, and I have to read something. So sometimes I read the ingredients on the shampoo bottle.
True as fuck.
Isn't that true?
That could be a good rage comic.
That would be a good ass rage comic.
Why is that though? Why is shitting just not enough for people to just take a shit?
Because I don't even want to think about poop.
But it hurts so bad.
I don't even want to think about
it. If you think it's one of those things where
you're struggling, like why do you need distraction?
It's like muscle memory to poop, right? And if you focus on it, you get all in your head and you fuck it up. The poop can go back up
poop
and
goes
because something weird can happen. Yeah,
you ever been
right.
holding a shit in and then you take a shit and it feels like it fell out of you sideways?
No.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sideways.
He knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
I just have shit questions, honestly. I have a lot of shit questions. What is it about? I can tell that I need to poop, but I won't be able to poop until I have a sip of coffee. And it doesn't even need to hit my stomach. I just need to have it in my mouth.
I think my gut biome is probably very disgusting.
The biome?
I think you
have like acid rain in your biome in your gut?
I feel like most gut biomes are really disgusting. It's all gross.
I think that mine
creatures.
looks like my gut biome looks like the lower level of Coruscant.
Yeah, I think that most people like have they have bacteria and stuff. I think you have like macroscopic animals. Like you could see them with your eyes.
I think I have a bug that walks around.
I think you have a lot of
Land
bugs.
Before Time stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like the other world from Half-Life, whatever it's called, the other dimension thing.
That he goes into.
The Vorgonauts.
Vortigons.
Vortigons. How does it pronounce?
Have either of you even played Half-Life? Why do you
I
know
played
this?
some of Half-Life.
I beat Half-Life 2, Episode 2.
You guys need to play the VR Half-Life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because you can actually grab a trash can and you can throw it as hard as you can.
You can do that with the gravity gun.
No, but you actually use
Checkmate.
your hands to do it in Half-Life Alyx. So.
That's way less cool than a gravity gun.
Can both of you just get into virtual reality and we could just be...
Why don't you buy me one? Why don't you buy me a VR headset?
Yeah, why don't you buy
expensive.
me one?
Well, I'll do that for you. I'd gladly do that for you. But I know he's going to break it.
Yeah, he's going to do something. He's going to use it for weird stuff.
Yeah,
probably.
you're going to use it for porn. VR porn, by the way, it's too low quality. It's like it's like 480p video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also you look around, you see the GoPro where your dick is supposed to be.
Yeah, you can see the GoPro, and then you can probably just see like how disgusting the room that they're filming it in.
Can you look in the mirror?
You can do anything you want.
I guess it's not like a game; it's a video.
No, yeah, you can't move around. They should VR porn where you can move around and you actually feel.
It should just be That's not VR. That's just a that's
guy
like
or girl.
That's like a movie screen that's 360 degrees.
See
that shouldn't count as virtual reality.
It's not really. There's nothing immersive about it. I should be able to.
Unless there's like inputs I can put in.
They should just add on top of VR porn.
Rooms.
They should just add like hands, like bad, like low poly, like arms and hands, so I can just wave my hands around.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be exactly like Super Hot. It should be.
Every time you move.
Super hot.
Yeah.
You come and she explodes. You go, super hot. Super hot. And then it plays it back really fast.
You should play as the girl and you have to dodge the cum or you explode.
Yeah.
Because that's the fun part of...
Or that could be the multiplayer.
You dodge squirt.
Like, you got to look in this, like, VR porn room, and it's just, like, one of those rooms, like, pink walls with white carpet, and you can see a stain in the carpet from when they filmed before.
Yeah, that is how a lot of it feels.
Yeah.
Well, you look around, it's like a model home. You know,
yeah,
like
it's like not a real
You walk
house.
by a bathroom and it's completely unfinished. There's no tile or toilet.
Yeah.
You know?
It should be a whole MMO type thing. There's a hub world.
Definitely.
You can go to different raids.
Yes.
Which are the different sex scenes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can there are cosmetics you can sell. Like maybe I could trade a cosmetic of like a 3-inch penis for someone is giving me a cosmetic of dirt caked under the fingernails.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a porn VR MMO.
You can customize how disgusting your guy looks.
Yeah.
Do you want him to be balding? Yes.
Yeah. I would like to. Yeah.
That's like the higher
400 GP for stomach acne.
But you can't fuck other people in the game. You can only Yeah. It's like you can only fuck the.
You can tag team with other people.
PvE.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's a really smart idea.
I think that could be huge.
I would really
World
like
of
to get
Sexcraft.
Yeah, sex of girlcraft.
He's playing Pokemon Go while we record in his lab, and he thinks that we won't notice.
I have to get a streak.
You have to get a streak?
Yeah.
I would like to see you streak.
You know what we're doing?
7-day streak.
Okay. So there's no other hour of the day where you could work on this?
Yeah,
it was gonna reset.
It resets at what is it? 3:30?
3:40.
Well, I did it around like 4 yesterday.
I don't think
so. It's a 24-hour timer.
I don't think it's 24 to 24. That makes no sense.
All right. Well,
because then what if you did it an hour before every day or something?
I don't know.
You could have done it beforehand.
I could have.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes any sense. I think that we should get into game development, though. We've been talking about that a lot. Woman Go would be great.
That's the mobile version of World of Sexcraft.
And also, you can actually scan in women that you see on the street and then capture them digitally. Man, would you hold still while I do a 360 around you really quick? I'm a street photographer. Last night, I was leaving the bar and somebody took a picture of me. What? Some random guy took like a picture of me. I was like, what? And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, I'm a street photographer. And I don't know why that... And I was like, okay. And then he just and then he left.
Did you ask him for his credentials?
He was scanning you into Woman Go.
No, he took a flash photo of me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On his phone?
No, with like a DSLR. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I hate when I see people doing that. That's a
violation of my shit. And I told him, that's my violation. And you're legal.
Was it on film? Was it like...
Why are you obsessed with the camera? I don't know. It was just...
Because you could have asked him. You could have asked him in that moment to delete the photo.
It's not honestly. I'm with Caleb in that I feel like him to me it's less about him the photo existing and more about him taking a picture.
I more like wanted to fight the guy. I didn't give a
because
fuck
because if that guy took a picture of me and I didn't know, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't know. It wouldn't matter.
And also, used the flash, and it was like there's still light. Yeah, I wouldn't have even noticed if he didn't. I was like sitting there waiting for an Uber, and I just got a flash in my face. I was like,
it's okay to take a picture of someone from behind.
Yeah.
On the street.
If you take a picture from very far away with like a very big lens, that's fine.
I'm so bad at taking stealth photos of people, and
I'm really good at taking stealth photos of people.
Really bad, dude. I bet you have a lot of practice of that.
I have a lot of stealth photos I've taken of you.
I tried to take a photo of a guy who was a barista the other day because he looked like somebody that we know. And I just couldn't get a photo of him. I just got too nervous every time I pulled my phone. Because the
thing is, it's 90% of the time it's not worth it.
Yeah. It wasn't.
90% of the stealth photos I've taken are like him in the bathroom or like him.
And the other 10%,
he has taken photos where he just puts the first show we did on tour. I was taking a shit, and he just popped his phone on top of the stall.
Oh yeah.
He just took a photo of me taking a shit. I forgot about that. Like 5 minutes before the show started.
Yeah, I forgot we did that, and then I have a photo before my my point and shoot broke. Just a photo of you in a Wawa bathroom, just pissing.
Yep. He thinks that's funny.
It is funny.
You realize you could go to. You realize that's why Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, because he brought a camera into a bathroom.
He took a picture of Caleb peeing.
Yeah.
You get in trouble for taking cameras into the bathroom. Really?
I'm for real. It's fucking illegal.
No, really?
Yeah,
that's illegal now.
Yeah, it's fucking illegal.
That's illegal. That explains a lot, then.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. Thanks, Brandon.
I don't think Brandon had anything to do with it. I think Brandon actually is
fighting against it.
To stop it.
Oh, so you're pro Brandon now.
I mean, if he makes it completely legal to take pictures of people shitting and wiping their butts, then yeah.
I think, here it is.
That's a really nice photo.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's taken on Portra 400.
The fuck are you, Portra potty? That's what I was peeing in.
Can we go back to our game development?
Here's another guy. That's
discussion?
A guy peeing on the street.
You should do that would be so awesome to do a whole series of guys peeing. Yeah, everybody really fucking like that shit.
And then this is, I think this is Pierce also peeing.
Yeah. You're snorting like a pig.
And then that's Cameron peeing.
Don't stop.
That's not Cameron peeing. That's Cameron sitting in a car.
Get your hand out of your pants while you're showing these pictures. Okay.
Okay. This is Pierce. I think this is Pierce pooping.
That looks like a poop to me.
Yeah, that does look like a poop.
It's not enough of his body to actually tell, but that he's right at the bar for old people and handicapped people to sit down on the toilet. So he's about there.
That bar is also for sitting down if you want to do a trick shot.
Definitely.
From above the toilet. Yeah.
And then that's Neil.
He's not peeing, though.
No, that's just Neil.
Can you stop showing us photos? And can we get back to developing this?
Because I have a game development.
These photos got developed.
First of all, Woman Go was great.
Yeah, Woman Go. I would like to add to Woman Go.
Yeah, okay.
So we were talking about you can take a picture of a woman on the street, scan it in to become part of your team that they fight against each other, like Pokemon.
Mud wrestle.
But, that's one option. It depends on the gym you go to.
Okay.
So do you remember there was that game that was, I think, for I don't remember if it was GameCube or it might have been PlayStation. It was like Monster Rancher or something where you could put a CD in and it would scan it and make a monster out of the metadata on the CD.
Skylanders?
Scoopernaut. Yeah, that.
Like Skylanders. So it's like that, where instead of putting a random CD that you own, but you can get that the credit card reader for your phone, and if you swipe a woman's credit card on your phone, it puts her into your game.
That's smart because women are basically
because from the credit card bill you can also basically devise all her stats.
Because also women are women are just what they buy with their credit cards.
Yeah.
So and then what they look like. So we can get pretty much with the scanning technology that is my idea.
Yeah.
And the credit card idea that is your idea. We have an entire woman completely digitized, and then Patrick basically hasn't worked on this at all and did nothing.
Yeah. So that's who we'll be cutting him out of the profits.
Okay.
And
think about this.
Okay. This better be a good feature.
The theme song is like
it's a game, not a show. There's no theme song.
That's football.
Huh?
That's a football theme song.
Now here's another. So I think that what we can do here. I think that the best part of this game is going to be the peripherals that you can buy to connect to your phone that you can use to play it. So we have maybe a really big telescopic lens that you can attach to scan the women from a distance, and then of course the credit card reader, and then maybe the top of the line
controller shaped like boobs.
That one's important too. We'll definitely be having that.
I don't think you need a controller. It's already a mobile game. You need to come up with some actual good features.
Have you
here.
the Pokeball Plus, like the Pokeball Plus for Pokemon Go?
Here's the top of the line. The most expensive peripheral you can buy that we will sell and make a lot of money off of
is a
really big 3D printer. And after you've scanned the woman into the game, you can print her and have your own version of her in real life.
That's really smart.
Subclasses of woman.
That's really fucking.
That's
smart.
just a thing in real life.
Electric type.
There already are electric type
women on the street, and also another thing we can do.
You can connect the duck hunt gun.
Yes, so you can shoot them. Another thing you can do is we'll get a hula hoop and we'll surround it with iPhones, and we'll walk up to women and be like, "Hey, we're from like a hula hoop YouTube channel. You should and we do street hula hoops. See how many hulas you can hoop." And then they'll actually just scan themselves.
Yeah.
By doing the hula hoop.
Well, you don't even really need the hula. Honestly, all you can do is, "Excuse me, would you take a selfie of yourself?"
Yeah.
Okay,
most
women say yes.
Size?
Power-ups for the women like Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And handbag.
Handbag. Yep. Yeah.
And what would we throw? What do you throw to catch them? You think?
A lasso.
Louboutins.
No, just a lasso.
Okay.
I like a lasso idea. A lasso, a net, a butterfly net, a Pokeball.
Yeah, a Pokeball.
Yeah, any of that works.
Well,
a rock.
But we need more peripherals.
Well, sometimes it'll be hard to catch one, so then you can dangle things in front of them like a $10 bill.
Yeah,
$10
that's true. Or
good.
Yeah.
We need also more
a
peripherals.
Starbucks gift card.
I think
peripherals are what's going to sell this game.
Definitely, Diet Coke is a thing that you can use as a power up.
Haptic gloves.
Haptic gloves.
Haptic gloves. Are
haptic shoes.
Haptic shoes. Haptic knee pads. And a haptic head.
Nasal inserts so you can smell the women when they're on screen.
A haptic like lip cover.
So it should be an entire haptic suit.
And kiss all parts of their bodies.
It's an entire haptic suit. It looks exactly like the still suit from Dune that they wear when they go in the desert. Okay,
yeah.
You can feel the touch all over your body, and the little tubes that go into your nose. They pipe in the musk and the I don't even want to say what types of smells, but I think we all know crevice smells.
Yeah,
the smell of the crevice.
Yeah,
the crack,
gashal aroma,
the butt crack,
a piped in poop
The pipe
odor.
I'm still thinking
odor.
of the lures.
Here's how we make money on this. Besides
30% off at Shein.
What's Shein?
It's a website where women buy clothes for $3.
That's funny, Pat. I just held up my phone and with Woman Go and scanned you, and it actually added you to my game.
You must be a
registered
registered
know a lot
woman.
about women, and it seems like my phone is detecting you as one.
I know a lot about women, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
you know
because you are a woman.
Takes one to know one. When it comes to women, that is.
I watched that movie with Mel Gibson.
Oh my god, and I'm rubbing your crotch on my phone, and you're
happening?
You're turning red, and your eyes are rolling back into your head.
That's coming from his phone, not Patrick, by the way, listeners. I think that another thing we could do is
and I'm exporting a GIF of this and posting it to Reddit.
That's going to be next level. So this is...
I made this woman nut with my phone.
The other thing that we could do is a way to make money on it is it's a free app, right? But then for 99 cents, it adds
buy coins?
Feet to the woman.
Oh, okay.
Women have no feet.
They float around.
They have like chopstick legs.
Yeah,
right?
like tentacle.
Yeah. Something disgusting. Not tentacles, because that's serving another audience.
True.
You have to pay even more for that. I just think that the feet are going to be the thing. We rope everybody in. It's like, have you guys used that Replica app?
No, Replica?
What's that?
It's like this thing where it makes you a little person that you're supposed to talk to. A little AI person.
Oh, it's like a chatbot thing?
Yeah, but it has but there's like a 3D model.
So it's like Smarter Child, but it's got like legs and stuff?
It's not a child. It's not a child.
Do you remember? No. Smarter Child was a bot on AOL chat.
It's basically, what's her name?
Like a guy doesn't know Smarter Child.
Patrick Googled child chat AOL.
No. Why are you going on child chat
Movie
on AOL?
phone on AOL.
Looking for smart children on AOL. Get off of child chat. Looking
Smarter
for very
Child,
precocious, smarter children.
No, I need a smarter child.
What are the other apps? I think you could talk to...
But Replica, if you say to the app, you're like... Because it'll just be like, what's the weather like? How are you today? And if you say to the app, like, I want a nut in your mouth, then it'll
like read that intent.
No, it'll say like, you can... Tell me that if you pay $5 to get the premium version of the app.
That's smart.
It's really smart.
That is really smart. I think we could have that really easily.
Yeah.
But I think most of the money, honestly, is going to be on peripherals. Mm-hmm. I think that maybe, we can also have maybe like a Power Glove. Remember the Power Glove?
Oh, you could talk to Austin Powers.
We get an Austin Powers glove.
An Austin Powers glove.
I think if we could just download the API or whatever the fuck that they'd use to have the Austin Powers AOL chatbot, and Austin Powers can teach you. You can ask Austin Powers questions on how to pick up women.
That's smart. Really smart.
Mm-hmm. Well, he could be like the Professor.
Yeah,
like the
Professor Oak.
Yeah, of the game.
Yeah, Professor Powers.
Yeah, Professor Powers.
We're gonna catch some women today with a big bug net.
Yeah,
and you can pick one of your 3 starter women. Yeah, and I'll tell you,
Michelle
Kwan,
the figure skater.
Yep, and then and then Asa Akira.
And then a random woman. From Facebook.
Jennifer Aniston.
A Facebook woman.
Yep.
A Facebook woman with one mutual friend, and it's your mom. But I will tell you guys what one peripheral we won't have for Woman Go, and that's the freaking steering wheel.
Okay, why?
Why would we not have the men play the game?
Because we just wouldn't have the steering wheel. It's like it's a joke I was telling.
No, the men would play the game, so we would have the steering wheel.
The men would have the steering wheel.
So that the girls don't drive the cars.
Yeah, I know. The girls don't drive the cars because there's no steering wheel.
But who drives the car then?
Is Women Go already an app? I feel like I've heard of this before.
Women Go?
Yeah.
Woman, it's definitely not. No. I haven't heard of it at all. Even a little bit. There's
a screaming, dying child upstairs.
They were going. The children here were dying all day today.
Whoa! Patrick just did a fucking dude perfect.
That was nuts. I was moving. I guess I tried to move my phone, and
that was fucking awesome.
That was the craziest pencil flip I ever saw.
The pencil did a quadruple somersault midair.
It didn't even break.
It was
either.
More than quadruple.
I forgot how much of childhood is just just running around and screaming.
Maybe for you, I was learning
because I'll hear
meditating.
I keep hearing the people who live upstairs screaming and running around and shit, And it's just like, man, don't they ever get tired of it? And it's like, no, you don't. You don't. Like, I remember when I was a kid, there was we were playing Star Wars, and there's like the screaming like things in Jedi Academy, and I was trying to mimic that. And I just was in my grandma's backyard just screaming, and she came out.
I think you're a special case. Yeah, I think that's...
You didn't practice screams and stuff?
I was
like
using my imagination for stuff. I was writing my own Magic Treehouse book where they hang out with Hitler.
I was inventing video games back then, too. Yeah.
I was inventing dishes,
Me and my friend created a game called Monster Attack.
Yeah.
Tell you the coolest thing I ever did as a kid, I'll never forget it. I made chocolate mousse. I had a magic bullet, and I made that my aunt got us, and I made chocolate mousse.
I did Tinker Toys.
I made it one time.
Yeah, I did. There's this. We'd have like buckets of. We had like a big like toy bin.
I was using Thinker Toys. Sorry.
And the game that we would play was that we would take all of them and then throw them all over the ground.
The games we play.
Pick that up. And then
children.
Pick them up, but then not put them back.
Oh my god!
Damn.
52 card pickup.
Yeah,
no,
I
it
was
just like a giant like Rubbermaid thing of action figures just all over the floor.
Yeah.
And we would never clean
was my
up.
preference.
Mm-hmm.
Devilishly difficult solitaire game.
Yeah, I was playing Mancala.
Oh, I did actually play so much Mancala.
I was a
Mancala
fan as a child.
I loved Mancala.
And Chinese checkers.
Mancala's the...
It's got the rectangle board where it's 2 rows.
Like
They're not quite marbles.
They're flat.
They're
flat.
a little bit closer to a pearl.
They're a bit different.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you stepped on a marble and you were really strong.
And you had a hot foot.
Yeah,
so
hot,
it actually,
strong foot.
Yeah, like melted it a little bit.
Yeah.
I also did like, I had a little marble collection as a kid.
Oh my god, did you ever build a marble track? You ever try to roll a marble, get like a marble to roll like a Rube Goldberg machine?
At my dog.
I had a rock collection, but it was like rocks that I found outside. It wasn't even like
I had one of those too. I also had a dead bug collection.
Little boys love collection. Like I wanted a collection so bad.
I had a sick dead bug collection.
My dad, and then I told my dad that, and he was like, "Well, I have a coin collection." Brings out these 2 huge binders full of coins. None of them was worth a single fucking dollar. They were just shit.
My mom got me this thing where it was like a board where it was the map of the U.S. and it had like quarter-shaped holes for every state, and you're supposed to like collect every state.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And I think I got to like probably like 20 or 30 different states, and then I just like took them all out and like bought a DVD.
Yeah, that's smart. It just helps you save up money.
Yeah.
There's
the realization I was like, oh my god,
it's money.
That's like $6 right there.
It's free money.
There's this like 04 Red Sox like pin collection thing that you could get. And it was like pins of like each of the players and like a headshot of them, like their number and their
position. I'd like to do a headshot to the Boston Red Sox players.
Whoa, watch it.
That's right.
Watch it.
You were a bald ass bitch.
Yeah,
the fuck
watch
are you
it,
talking
pal.
about?
You are kind of acting like a bald ass bitch.
Okay,
I normally
Boston
wouldn't call
should
you
be
that.
wiped off the face of the planet. I just
you
decided.
You are a bitch.
You're
Good
a bitch.
luck.
You were a white bitch.
New England sucks
these
ass.
2 brothers tried and they couldn't do it.
Yep.
They were heroes.
They were
failures.
They were trying to destroy the worst country in America.
Yeah, your heroes are complete failures.
Oh, you can get the whole set for $6.
I want to do the Civil War again.
Yeah, it was the
Boston.
The Boston Globe.
You want to start the Civil War again?
Just for Boston, though. I want South versus Boston.
You want to be on the side of the South. I think I might get these. War.
Yeah, in the second Civil War that had nothing to do with the first one. It's just called that.
You get like picture like Pokey Reese.
You're going to make me side with Caleb if you don't put your phone down.
Here comes the Civil War. It's coming right now.
You don't want to go halvesies on this with me?
I want to cut the country in halvesies and do Civil War between the 2 halvesies.
I don't even know what you're saying.
What would be
look at that? That's David Ortiz right there.
If a new Civil War,
we could share a David Ortiz pin together.
If a new Civil War happens,
I don't need any.
Where's the pins on your hat?
You guys can't both.
I might have a better. He's talking about bullshit.
I know.
I'm talking about a fucking insanely cool
I know.
war. So tell him shut up. Fuck you.
I did already.
Bitch ass. Civil War. Where's the dividing line? I think it might be East versus West.
Yeah,
and it might be a rap thing.
Well, and we can cut out all the middle stuff.
That's the battlefield.
Yeah,
it's the East Coast versus it's LA versus New York, and the entire middle is a battlefield.
I think what we can do is just squish the whole country horizontally, so the East is touching the East Coast is touching the West Coast, and just kind of
so there's a border there. Yeah,
it's just because it can go down and become like a bottomless chasm and kind of like fold in. You know what I mean?
Smart. Yeah. Yeah, and then
or really tall and become like a wall,
and then the Earth kind of becomes like an egg shape.
That would be cool.
And we also get rid of Mexico by doing that.
Wait, how would the Earth become an egg shape?
Well, like, where would all that awesome? We're getting rid of some fire.
I think the Earth no longer. The Earth would actually be more of an M shape. I think.
I don't think so. Well, because we're making the seam like this. It'd be more like a teardrop almost, right?
A teardrop. Right? You're connecting both ends of the Earth.
We'd take two longitudinal lines and then we'd delete the middle so that it would be like almost like a sharp top. It'd be like this.
I don't understand what this round part at the bottom means, though.
What round?
And
part
why are the two ends touching at the top?
What do you mean two ends? That's like if you looked at a side profile of the world.
Yeah, like this.
Let me.
It's like a line, right?
Give me this here.
No, side profile of the world would look exactly like this.
No. You're thinking of we're getting rid of too many things here. Okay, so we take the world like this, right?
That's not what the world looks like.
Okay, fuck you. We take the world and then we take these longitudinal lines, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we get rid of those, right?
Yeah.
So now the world looks a little more. It's like not as wide, you know. It's
more okay.
Like, it's like that almost.
This is what the world looks like. Side profile.
It doesn't look. Oh.
And then we'd be getting rid of this, and it would maybe look like this, or like this if we push it into the ground. Maybe look like
the world is flat.
No.
You're not saying the world is flat.
Yeah,
you're saying a side profile of it just looks like a line.
It just looks flat.
It just looks flat. It's not flat, but it does look flat.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think if there was one part of the world to get rid of.
I want to be involved in a civil war, or in a war, but I want it to be civil because I don't want the people to be like, I don't want to feel bad about killing the other people.
I think the next civil war could involve robots in a cool way.
Because if we do a civil war, then everybody's just like also a fucking dumb American guy. So I'm like, oh, it's fine. I just kill you.
It should be Americans versus robots.
That's smart, because then we don't care. And also we should build a robot army just for us to defeat, and they're not very good at fighting either.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not even robots.
That would actually be really genius.
Well, wouldn't Boston have an advantage there because of their dynamics? Because of the Boston dynamics.
They know how to defeat the robots.
Those might as well be Roombas. Those are completely useless.
Don't they make Roomba?
I don't know. Do they?
Do they?
I think Roomba makes Roomba. Does Roomba stand for Roombot?
No, it's a robotic operating, awesome,
managerial.
My big ass.
I think it's my big apartment because it.
Oh right, because it cleans your big apartment.
Yeah.
Robotic operated, awesome. My big apartment.
Yeah.
I think it's short for room bat. It's like a bat that flies around your house.
It does zoom a little too fast for me. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom got
iRobot makes Roomba.
Yeah.
My mom got a Roomba, and it's very funny to see a dog interact with a Roomba.
Yep.
It's like funny every time forever. She's had that Roomba for probably like 2 years. It's like a knockoff Roomba, and every single time that it like starts to move around, my dog just freaks out and goes crazy.
Yeah. Phil's been doing this thing where anytime we buy him a new like crate or like something like that has a picture of a dog on the box, he thinks the dog is a real dog. He starts barking at it.
Nice.
It's just the dog's this big. Like it's 3 inches tall.
Yeah.
Image of a pit bull.
Yeah,
and he's like, it's so weird.
He's smart if you can see that on the
I think
box.
he's not so smart. I think it's good eyesight.
I feel like most dogs wouldn't be able to see a picture of a dog, right?
What?
Can't they like not see stuff?
Phil watches TV all the time.
Yeah, I feel like most dogs can't see stuff on TV.
He does watch. He
just watches TV anytime it's on.
He watches Righteous Gemstones.
He loves Girls. Girls is his favorite show.
Yeah,
yeah. Because honestly, here's the truth about Phil. When he was a kid,
he looked like Lena Dunham.
No, not a kid. When he was a little baby, there was like 3 or 4 days in a row when we first got him, where like the only people we saw on the street were really big fat women. And they would give him attention, and he just loved them. And so now every time we walk by a fat woman on the street, he just starts like right to her, like he's targeting them and trying to get them to pet him. And then also on Girls, he loves Lena Dunham.
Yeah,
yeah. Whenever there's a fat woman on TV, he loses his mind.
You should show him Big Mama's House. I think that would
he would
confuse
love
him.
that. No, he'd like that a lot.
I think Big Mama's House and Medea would probably confuse him a lot.
It's important to challenge him.
He just loves
because like
big
there's
women.
scenes. Well, I guess Medea wouldn't confuse him, but like there's scenes in Big Mama's house where Martin Lawrence is halfway in the suit, and then there's scenes where he's like not in the suit.
He just sniffs them out for me.
He sniffs out Big Mama.
He sniffs out big old women.
Yeah,
on the street.
I think you need to let me walk Phil for a day.
Come on, Phil. Go, boy.
Come on, Phil.
He's doing the pointer thing.
Lifting his
leg
like
and pointing.
It's like a heat-seeking missile, but he only goes to torrid.
Yeah. Yeah. Just giving him like a bloodhound, just like 39 waist jeggings. Just being like, go get him, Phil. Sniff out these. Go find these from somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he thinks they're a ball and he's trying to fetch them.
I don't think so. I think he just really likes that. And fat women just fat people are generally more jovial.
More jolly.
Not in the summer. They're fucking falling over.
Yeah.
In New York
the summer,
City.
it's
Do you see
horrible.
so few huge fat people here? And the other day I saw ginormous humonguses, and he was walking down the street, and he was like, it was hot, but he was barely moving, and he was having the worst day of his life.
Yeah.
Big old heather gray T-shirt, just sweating right through it. And then he did the thing where the guy he folds up his shirt just over his belly, so just his belly's out.
Mm-hmm. That's a sick move.
That is a great move.
I
do that at home because my living room is so hot.
Yeah.
My living room, it's just my apartment is shit. I hate living in my house. If anyone wants to give me a big mansion,
I don't think many people do that. It's not very common.
If anyone wants to sell me a mansion for like maybe I can live in a mansion for
how much would you be willing to pay?
$720 a month
in New York City.
Yes.
You're not willing to move.
No.
We could move to Texas and live like fucking kings.
I know. I think about that so much.
I don't want to leave the East Coast, though.
But what if we were in Texas and we could maybe have like...
We could literally have a mansion.
We could have a huge mansion.
We could buy a mansion.
That us three just lived in. And we could get rid of the girls.
Yeah.
We could just ditch them.
That's right.
Get out of here.
Get rid of all the distractions. We could actually be cowboys.
My girlfriend has a house.
100% we
she
could
can
be
live
cowboys.
there. She's got her own place.
Yeah, exactly. So, but we'll just all go to Texas, do a cowboy style mansion.
Oh my God, we could call
it theater and a pinball machine.
We could call it the cowboy. We could call it the Cowboy Palace, and we could dress like cowboy princes.
Oh my God.
Crowns and cowboy hats.
Oh my God, we could be like a mixture of royalty.
Meet the new royals.
Think about like
how
meet the royal podcast cowboys who are taking the left wing by storm.
What if we don't like? Okay, so Texas.
Variety.
These three cowboy princes.
The three cowboy prince podcasters of Texas who are actually saying that Bernie Sanders isn't far left enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like an amazing headline.
And it's us three, and we're grabbing our nuts, doing the middle finger, chewing tobacco.
And we're holding a 3D printed rifle in each hand.
Yeah. And we're scalping people.
I need to be a cowboy prince.
Scalp people.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would
well, you think about it, like how cheap it is for it to live in Texas. I bet it's even cheaper to live somewhere like I don't know, like Ohio,
Myanmar.
We can move to Myanmar. That's a really good idea. Aleppo,
the Congo.
Yeah. Aleppo, dude. Walking around Aleppo's you just do. It's awesome. You do fucking Battlefield Bad Company explosion physics on everything. You're just knocking down buildings and shit.
Plus they got a whole pepper named after them.
And we could move to Syria, and us three could become cannibal serial killers, and nobody would know. We could literally just kill people all day, eat their bones.
The cannibal cowboy princes.
Meet these cannibals
taking Syria by storm.
That are making Syria a little more socialist.
I think that
look at these three American cowboy princes
are doing some crazy fucked up shit.
Are eating right wing children's bones in Syria.
Okay, guys, I have like crazy news.
Yeah.
I just googled something because we're talking about starting a palace, becoming cowboy prince cannibals.
Yeah, no shit.
And I think we could move to a city, we could move to a place.
Yep.
But that's like we're going. So we need our own place, right?
Yeah.
On this, I just googled this here. Prices can range, and I'll just read you the full sentence. prices can range from approximately US $1 to $3 million for smaller islands.
Holy shit.
$1 million island?
$1 million. We all
$1 million island.
No, because when you get an island, you start doing weird shit.
Well, yeah,
we
want to
do weird shit. We would not
shit.
do weird shit. We would dress like cowboys, eat flesh, and have royal ceremonies.
We want to eat people. I want to kill people.
Yeah, but that's not weird.
Okay, well then, whatever your definition of weird is, here's what I want. Okay,
weird is like sex.
I want to kill people. I want to eat their bodies, and I want to have a 4K TV.
Okay,
and that's basically the island's done. That's all I want.
You can do that in Texas,
dude. It's less than $1 million. $1 million. $475,000.
Like we just save up podcast money for 10 years.
Yeah,
very attractively priced 2.765 acre island lot for sale on a private island located in Belize's Blue Ground Range.
Blue Belize.
Less than $500,000.
How many?
Look at this beautiful island. This could be
how many murders there's going to be on their damn island.
We're going to kill people. We're going to eat their fucking bodies
and maim people.
We're going to make it hurt so bad too.
It's going to be disgusting.
It's going to be a completely Guantanamo Bay, but we get to eat them at the end.
It's going to be like Texas Chainsaw.
It's going to be worse.
Meets Texas Chainsaw 2.
You cannot even imagine the pain that we will be inflicting on the people of Belize.
And they're going to be people that are probably taller than us.
They're going to be we're only targeting poor people.
Tall people.
I call the name King Anthropophagus.
Okay, I call the name Patrick the Tormentor.
I'm going to be called the Eater. That's it. And
Do you see this island?
I'm going to sharpen all my teeth.
Can we save up for this island?
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, we can do that.
Look how beautiful it is.
Wait, do we get all the islands or just
no? Just that one. I think
that one's big.
Just a lot.
It is really big.
That's not that bad. Just like a lot on an island for torture.
Look at how big that island is. It's long.
Yeah, that's too big, I think.
That's Long Island?
No, because we could put...
Whoa, that's shaped like a pterodactyl.
It is shaped kind of like a pterodactyl.
We could call it Pterodactyl Palace.
Oh, how much is it?
It's $475,000.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Dude, we could take out a loan.
We could take out a Parent Plus loan.
Yeah.
Let me sort by lowest price here.
For private islands?
For islands. Okay, that's the cheapest one.
Okay, next one up
At least on this website.
Kind of expensive.
This one has a cave, though. Or no, that says K. Never mind.
Can you imagine us three
look at it. Hold on. This is the type of shit we'll get down to on the island.
A dance like that? That's a sick dance.
That's
our luau.
Yes.
We could also just once we have kids, we're basically just indigenous people of this island. You know, and then we could start our own culture as well.
Yeah.
Eating completely poor people is basically who gives a fuck. Right?
Eating completely poor people, then we start a religion.
What do you think is going to be the tastiest part of the poor person?
But
I feel like it's going to be their eyes or maybe their heart.
Maybe the liver.
Liver might be
I want to eat a liver so bad.
A human liver?
Or start out with animal.
No, I want to dive full head first into cannibalism, and I want to eat somebody after killing them really, really disgustingly and violently.
Okay. I don't know. If I'm eating a person, I still want to pair it with some good vegetables.
I want the rivers of Belize to run red with pork blood.
I'm not, no, it's raw. Nothing.
Raw person.
Raw,
okay.
no seasoning.
I'd like to actually
this white boy don't even want seasoning on this person.
I'm sure you don't. Belize, they're not. It's not going to fly down there.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're starting. It's our own thing. I don't have to. If anyone makes fun of me for,
he's not even going to want to use the seasoning.
If anybody makes fun of me for not seasoning my flesh, I will eat them.
I would like to start a human factory farm on the island where we have a constant, nonstop flow of people that
will
eat.
That feeds perfectly into the cowboy theme too, because we can be cowboys and lasso the people and lead them. We let
them peri poor person butt.
Also, we teach them how to
Nando's.
we teach them how to call for help and dial 911 and shit, just to make it kind of fun.
It could be it would be. It's like that. What's that Yorgos Lanthimos movie where they teach everyone the opposite, where they teach the kids
the invention of lying.
They have it's like look at this fucked up family.
It's not Yorgos Lanthimos. It's Ricky Gervais.
They teach
that could have been a Yorgos Lanthimos movie.
Yeah,
that if it was made by him, it would have made a little sense. You know, that's the kind of premise.
I don't think I've never seen The Invention of Lying.
It's fucking
on
really
Opposite
dope.
Day.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Holy shit! The Invention of Opposite Day, the sequel.
The Invention of Opposite Day is a wave. Let's start writing that right now. That is a way better movie. To open up Celtex. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm down to write.
All right, interior.
Who's the lead?
Dentist's office.
Yeah.
Day. Mike Shinoda is getting his teeth cleaned.
Mike Shinoda, is he the main character or
no? This is just a cameo.
Oh, okay, that's
like
cool.
Cameo. You know,
you have to open with a cameo, so people are like, "Oh, he's." It's like in Scream when they got like Drew Barrymore to be right at the beginning, but she dies immediately. Okay, next action line.
So Mike
Shinoda's head explodes.
Yeah. His head explodes and his dentist...
The lead character walks in.
The lead character is the dentist.
Yeah. Ricky. It's got to be Ricky.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky the dentist is his name.
Ricky the dentist is the character's name. And he says...
What if we did like a...
Oi, mate, your head's done exploded. You fucker.
Your head's exploded, isn't it?
You fucker. You fucking twat.
How's this opposite day, though?
Wait.
Okay.
It's fucking rising action. So then he comes
You're
out.
seriously
and
killing my rising action.
says,
Okay, he walks out. He walks out
out of the.
He walks out of the office and into the waiting room. Sitting in the waiting room, Mr. Hahn, the DJ for Linkin Park.
Okay.
Second
Holy
cameo.
shit.
His head explodes.
His head explodes and he goes, "What the fuck is going on in my fucking office, mate?
If you think
it's a bloody Sunday, isn't it?"
Yeah.
He says it's a Bloody Sunday, isn't it? Is it about Bloody Sunday or is it about Opposite Day?
Well, no, he's just being insensitive, and he says Bloody Sunday because he's British and
It's
he's being
a
insensitive
proper Bloody
towards Bloody
Sunday, isn't
Sunday.
it?
Yeah.
And then, so then he goes to the store. And he goes up to the counter and he says he buys like a bunch of shit.
And the cashier is Fieldy, the bassist for Korn.
Yes, Fieldy, the bassist for Korn. And then Fieldy says to Ricky Gervais, he says, "That's gonna be $200."
What?
And then Ricky Gervais looks at him and you can see the gears in his head turning and he has an epiphany and he says...
You can literally see them. There's a hole in his head. You can see gears inside.
Yeah, and then he says, "It's opposite day, mate."
And then his head explodes.
Fieldy, his head explodes and he just walks away with it.
Yeah.
With all the groceries.
He's the one making people's head explode?
No.
That's the plot twist.
Yeah. There's
at first you think it's just because they didn't want to pay for the cameo for that long. They just want like a 10-second cameo. But and at the you're like, oh, it's a funny like meta thing.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the movie, so I mean we'll go through the whole movie or whatever. But at the end, the police bust down the door and they say, "Ricky the dentist, you're under arrest for not exploding people's heads." But by that point, that's right when Opposite Day drops. When that's when you realize it's been Opposite
twist
Day.
endings to movies. I always thought it'd be great to do a rom-com movie where it's just a normal rom-com, and then at the end, the guy gets arrested because he has multiple personalities and he's killed over 100 people. Wouldn't that be a good idea? It's like Ryan Gosling, Jennifer Aniston. He's her little more older boss. She's his older boss. He's kind of like a down on his luck, like tax guy. They have to work together for a little bit. They fall in love over. They at first they hate each other, but they have to do a work meeting, working lunch. They say they go to a sushi bar that has the conveyor belt.
Yeah,
they're picking things off. They're flirting. He puts
can
chopsticks in his mouth and says he's a walrus.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Instead of a sushi place with a conveyor belt, they go to a sushi place where it's a nude woman.
They eat off the... Yes, because
it's a nude woman.
Appeal.
Yeah.
And also it's kind of foreshadowing, like, this isn't a normal rom-com. They wouldn't normally have nipples in it, and a close-up of a pussy shot with rice on it.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a completely different type movie.
It's like a full... Like, there's two chopsticks. That's where you get the chopsticks from. It's the woman's vagina.
Yeah.
And
she shoots it out.
It's like, when you go to a restaurant and they have the cup for forks and napkins and stuff.
She's basically
at the nude sushi place,
and her mouth is full of napkins.
Yeah. It's because that's how they. I don't know. It's a weird place.
And
have you ever seen that movie Something Wild? That's kind of like that.
I don't know. Something Wild.
It's like a rom-com, and then Ray Liotta plays like the woman's like ex who comes and just like tries to kill them at the end.
It's cool.
It's really cool. It's sick.
I was thinking it would be more like,
but like, yeah, he's the twin. Maybe you could do like a sequel because what's his name? Jeff Daniels is the guy in that. So maybe he could. That's the plot twist.
Devil went down to Georgia,
or no? Jeff fucking what's his name?
What are you thinking? You're thinking of Charlie Daniels.
No, yeah, Jeff Daniels. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah, by Charlie Daniels.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul of steel.
That song. by Jeff Daniels.
The Primus cover that has a claymation music video.
That's not for me. Primus literally has a big song called "My Name Is Butt." They just don't make fucking good
Mud.
music. No, it's "My Name Is Butt."
His name is Mud.
My name is Butt. You're mishearing it. My name is Butt. You don't know anything about fucking awesome metal, but basically he would go down on one knee to propose at the end, and immediately
he shifts his personality.
Yeah, and he starts twitching and going. Actually, I don't want to get married. And then he starts. I want to become a murderer. I want to completely murder you and rip you to shreds. And then he would try to kill her, and then he'd get arrested.
Yeah,
get the death penalty. And then the last shot is him getting electric chair executed.
And he says, "I love you."
And then he says, "Wait, no, I switch back to my first personality again, and I'm actually in love with my girlfriend."
Whoa, double twist.
And I want to propose to you. And she goes, "No, stop the execution. He's actually the good version of himself at the moment because the electricity cured him."
And then she switches personalities, and she goes, "No, kill him! Actually, you should kill him. I like that he's nice and he's dying." And then he switches personalities to evil, and then she's still evil. And she's like, "Wait, don't kill him because he's evil, and I like evil people, and I don't think evil people should be killed. They should survive. They need to let him out to kill more people."
Yeah,
and he's like,
and the cops listen because
and he's
that's
like,
his
"No,"
girlfriend.
and then he's like, "No, you should kill me because she doesn't want you to kill me, so that will make her upset because I'm evil. And I want her to be upset."
You are so good at writing movies.
And then maybe like, and
you
then
took my idea and just ran with it so well.
And then maybe she switches personality. She's like, "I'm a firefighter now. I have to go fight fires."
And then the dog, they have a dog together. The dog
His name
switches
is Bunsen.
and he switches personalities into a cat, and he starts acting like a cat, and he's drinking milk out of a little bowl.
Yeah.
And he's like,
"This could all fall under the opposite day umbrella too."
And then we zoom out, and it's actually just a guy playing The Sims. All the characters are different Sims that the guy's
And then
playing.
he switches personalities, and he kills all the Sims.
Yeah, and he goes,
I'm actually going to be an
puts
evil
walls
video
around
game
them
sim
and sets it
player,
on fire.
and I'm going to
Yeah.
put them all in a hot tub,
And I'm going to delete my save file.
I'm completely deleting my save.
And then you can't watch the movie ever again.
Yep. And then we
The
zoom
save
out,
file
and it's
gets
actually a
deleted.
movie, and it's Donald Trump, and he's sitting in a empty theater by himself, right?
And he says, "You're fired.
This is my favorite movie.
You're fired."
I loved how crazy it was.
It was completely unexpected.
It was entirely unexpected.
I didn't know he was going to switch personalities.
And then it's another twist. He's like,
I think this movie just inspired me. I think I might have to run for president.
Whoa.
and then that's the beginning of the Trump campaign.
And that's the most evil movie ever.
And then we zoom out, and it's Hitler, and he wakes up from a dream. But he
says,
this
is my favorite dream I've ever had.
Yep, he says that's his favorite dream ever. He wants it to happen again.
going to do a Nazi thing.
But then it's another dream. It's the pizza monster from the episode of Jimmy Neutron, and he's waking up from his dream, and he says, and then his wife says, "Go back to bed, honey. You know kids aren't real."
Whoa.
Because it's just the same scene from Jimmy Neutron.
And then it zooms out again, okay? And it's the guy from the rom-com, the original guy. It's all a dream he was having.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, it was all a dream. None of it actually happens. And then he wakes up, and his wife wakes up. She like hears him wake up. She wakes up too, and she turns and is like, "Wasn't all that stuff that happened to us yesterday crazy?" And And he was like, "Yeah, I just dreamed about it all in a row."
Yes. And then what do we hear? The whole thing was a Simpsons couch gag.
Wow.
Oh my
They're actually
god!
just sitting on
and
the
then the
fucking
Simpsons
couch.
episode, the rest of the episode plays.
Yep.
And then the end of that, he's dreaming. Homer was dreaming it.
Yeah.
This
is all
is
just
so
Homer's
fucking
dream.
good.
This is going to be fucking
And the
one of the
movie,
hugest movies ever.
is called Homer's Dream.
Yeah, and it's
And it's
actually
like, yeah.
yes, it's called Homer's Dream.
Because you're
Life
you're
is
kind of
but
waiting
Homer's dream.
because you're watching that and you're like, oh my god, I know there's gonna be a plot twist that makes this
Yeah.
Homer's Dream, and all the other you kind of know it's gonna happen.
How the fuck is this gonna be?
But
Homer's
it's like a
Dream?
7-hour movie because so by the end you kind of forgot it was called that, and then when it finally shows Homer dreaming it, it's like, oh,
Also, it's not
Homer's
like
Dream.
it's not like ambiguous as to who the Homer is. Homer is on the cover.
He's on the
He
poster.
has a pink donut, and he's dreaming.
It's the exact same poster as the Simpsons movie.
Oh my god, he has a donut shaped pillow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then and when he wakes up from his dream, he's thinking of what happened in the movie, and he goes, sushi, because they ate sushi.
that proves that it was all the
That's so good.
And then he goes, crazy personality changer. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
Woohoo!
And then he's like,
Donald Trump. Woohoo!
yeah. And then he's working, and then he's right back to his radioactive job. He's got the kids that fucking don't respect him at all.
And then he mutates into the rom-com guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my.
And then it's a
God.
closed loop. Right?
Closed loop. Yeah. Well,
This
and
is
then
just
Marge,
like that movie,
Marge, you know when Marge takes
Powder?
off her hair and she
No.
has bunny ears. And then she takes off the bunny ears. Under that, she's the woman from the
What's
rom-com.
that time travel movie?
Which
Interstellar?
one?
Primer,
not Powder.
Yeah,
Powder's
Primer.
about the white kid.
Primer. They made a movie about a white kid?
Yeah, it's a movie. Powder is a movie directed by a pedophile about a white kid.
Sounds
Same guy who
awful.
did Jeepers Creepers, I think.
Victor Salva.
Yeah.
He also made a movie, which I never saw this movie. I'm mad that he made it because it sounds like the best movie ever, but it's called Clown House. And it's about a haunted house that's filled with clowns.
That sounds sick.
Doesn't that sound so good? But apparently that's the movie where he made it to abuse boys.
Oh, that's not
He
very
made
good.
it to
That's
film
not cool.
naked
That's not
little
very
boys.
good.
Yeah,
No,
so I didn't watch that movie. But I feel like I would like someone to remake Clown House and take out the kind of pedophile stuff.
Isn't that the
'Cause I
one
think-
You won't even watch it? Just watch it.
I mean, I don't
Who
really.
was it? There was somebody that fought really fucking hard for that guy to still work in Hollywood.
Probably a lot of
Patrick
people.
No,
Yeah,
I think it was
Patrick.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Who gives a fuck? He's awesome.
Yeah, I
He
know.
made the
Also,
best
yeah,
movies
Victor
ever.
Salva's probably the funniest pedophile to fight. Like the guy who made Jeepers Creeper. Like, at least fight for Polanski.
The funniest pedophile.
The funniest pedophile
Yeah,
to
at least fight for
for
a guy who makes really good
like
movies.
incredible.
Yeah.
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 Victor Salva made a movie about a
you have
green
to.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a movie called
A
Clown
movie about
House.
a white kid, an albino.
Oh, he's albino.
I don't think he's albino. I think that the thing about that movie is that it's a Disney movie too, Powder, and I think that he falls from the sky and he's completely stone white.
White as a stone.
White as a white
Yeah,
stone.
yeah, that makes sense. He was as blue as a blue stone. I do think we have a list to get to, right?
Don't worry about it.
Let's do it. Come on, we got 10 minutes. Let's do
Why
it.
even do the list?
But
after
I'm
10
looking
minutes?
I'm reading about Clown House now.
All right, well, tell me about Clown House. And
Casey,
we'll do a
holy shit,
little.
this is
the guy
the list.
from-
This
the guy
a list of plot elements from Clown House. That's
Just want to
his
say
list.
one thing: that the guy
Yeah.
from Boondock Saints is the guy in Powder, the white kid.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's
Here's
crazy
the
that you
plot
can be
of-
Irish and white.
Here's the plot of Clown House. Casey is an adolescent boy whose life is constantly influenced by his intense fear of clowns. His two older brothers, Jeffrey and Randy, are mostly disobliging. I don't know what that means. One night, the three boys are left alone, so they decide to visit a local circus despite Casey's uncontrolled... I'm reading, Patrick. What does it say?
Look at that thumbnail.
He looks good.
Despite Casey's uncontrollable coulrophobia, that's fear of clowns.
Okay.
While at the circus, Casey innocently visits a fortune teller, and she reveals to him that his life has been cut short. That his lifeline has been cut short. Meanwhile, three psychotic mental patients who have escaped an insane asylum murder three clowns and steal their identities of Chizo, Bippo, and Dippo by taking their makeup and costumes.
Psychotic mental patients who escape the asylum
Yeah.
in a crazy way.
He goes to a fortune teller and she's like, "You're going to be killed by three clowns in your house."
That's why I will never have my cards read or my hand just discovered or whatever they call that shit. Because
Sam Rockwell is in that.
It says, Francis Ford Coppola gave Victor Salva the money to make Clown House. Controversy.
the list today. Speaking of Homer's dream,
Yeah.
top 10 things most kids dream of. Oh, this is Bobby the Brony. This is about to be a banger list.
Let's save this list for another episode because I
Why?
think it's going to be a banger and we won't do
this
it
is a
justice
good
in
list.
10
Well, we
minutes.
should do a short list
You
Yeah,
want to do a short list?
because we have less than 10 minutes.
I have a list.
Yeah, let's hear it.
My top two best friends,
Let's hear it. What is it?
Who is it?
Cameron and Alex.
I love Alex too. Mm-hmm. He's also one of my close friends.
That's it? It's the end of the list?
I'll do my top three. I'll do my top three best friends.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
This is going to be good.
Patrick.
Number one.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Probably also Alex. I'm thinking
Okay.
Alex.
Of course. Who
maybe.
doesn't like Alex? I love
Yeah.
Alex. So just like a third one now.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caitlin Olsen.
She's
know
great.
You know Caitlin Olsen?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
She's
let me do
yeah.
my top three because I did you.
Yeah,
Alex,
what's your third
and then,
one?
And then three,
Yeah, give me a third one.
Romeo.
The rapper?
Yeah,
The child rapper?
I guess
he's grown now. He's older than me.
But I know him from when he was a child rapper.
I could go 4. I could.
Okay.
Top 4.
Let's just expand it, right? I want to just see
Patrick,
who makes the list.
We'll see. Patrick, Alex, Caitlin Olsen.
Okay.
Kane, the wrestler.
Oh.
Kane.
Do you know Kane?
Oh, but biblical. I don't know the biblical Kane.
You don't know
that
the
would
biblical
be crazy.
Kane.
My fourth one is Bow Wow.
Bowser
and Bow Wow
will be my
Bowser's
fifth.
not. He's not real.
You don't know Bowser?
Fifth, probably Lil JJ.
Who's Little JJ?
From Jess Jordan on Nickelodeon.
I don't know that one.
He's cool.
So, I honestly just have one question, and it's what the fuck?
What's it? Why?
Because basically, I was omitted from each and every one of these lists.
Let me keep going on the list.
Kind of like when Macklemore won the Grammy over Kendrick Lamar.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Caped Crusader, Batman.
Cool. That's cool that he's your friend.
I'm very close friend. Not as close as some of my other friends. Because it's number 6,
your other
so
friends
it's not close. Oh, yeah. Okay, number 7. Slightly less close than Batman. K Slider.
These are just random people you know, right? It's not like your best friends or anything?
No, it's my top friends list.
Okay, number 6 for me is Shane Lyons.
Who's that?
From All That. Fat white kid from All That.
Okay. Why are you specifying when people are white today, huh?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh,
with
yeah,
you?
they're all whitey. Yeah,
No, Powder is about a white guy.
Oh, there was a serious white guy over there. Shut up, man. That's fucking rude. Not everybody. It doesn't matter if somebody's white.
There's a fat white kid.
But he's just fat. Why does he have to be white too? Well, you got to specify his race. What are you, racial? That is a fat white kid.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm ready to say my next one.
Tell me.
It's Caleb Landry
Yay.
Jones, the actor.
You don't know him.
He starred in 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
You don't know him at all.
I know
and he did not star in that movie.
All right, what did I say?
He was in the movie.
That was my 5th friend.
I
Shane
say
Lyons.
he starred in it because he's a close friend, and I want to give him a lot of credit for what he does.
You're a shooting star in my fucking life, and I don't fucking...
Oh, well, yeah, you haven't said a single one of your friends,
my top 2 friends are fucking tied for number 1, Cameron and Patrick.
Oh, well, speaking of good friends, best friends,
yeah.
One of my best friends, Joe Gleason, just texted me and said, "Have you guys played this game, Fall Guys? I'm just playing it alone in my living room and just laughing my head off." That's such a sweet text to get.
What an adorable text. That is so lovely.
Man.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
definitely
Joe.
Put him on the list.
And then Angelique Bates.
Who's that?
From All That.
And I'll do you did a tied one that it was inspired me.
I don't have any other
I don't
best
know what
friends.
number
It's
I'm
just
on,
you two.
but I think the next
people
one
in my lives.
tied.
My life.
All of the actors from Stranger Things.
Oh, Lori Beth Denberg, one of my best friends.
You don't know Lori Beth Denberg.
I met her, actually.
Where?
Last week.
No, you didn't.
I did, actually. I met Lori Beth Denberg.
When?
We were at the Sour Patch Kids store.
Where's that?
It's like around Avenue A, right? It's like in the Lower East Side.
The Sour Patch Kids store?
Yeah, there's a Sour Patch Kids store. It's not around Avenue. No, it's near like Union Square.
Where'd you guys? How'd you meet her? Like
we were eating the same Sour Patch Kid.
Not the same flavor, the same kid.
It's like a big one. It was like an eating contest.
You did an eating contest with Lori Beth Denberg.
The Sour Patch Kids store.
And that's how you met.
Yes.
Did she win?
Yeah. I shook her hand. I said, "Good game."
And that's how you met.
Yeah.
And now she's in your top 10 friends.
Yes.
From eating a patch kid.
Once you meet her, you'll get it.
Would I even be
and then
invited
Katrina,
to meet her?
I met Katrina Johnson.
What's that?
From All That.
Oh,
she was a little kid who did a Ross Perot impression. It was very cool.
K-list friend ever. It's what I call my coolest friend ever.
What's his name?
Patrick.
He's your K-list friend ever?
Yeah.
Not Caleb.
Oh, I forgot.
That my name is Caleb?
No, Caleb Landry Jones also would.
Okay,
I would
so
say
where
is one
am
of my
I?
K-list
All right, then be
friends
straight
ever.
up with me. Where am I on both of your lists? Tell me.
I think you're probably after Danny Tamborelli.
Which is what spot?
That's 10, but I don't know where.
So I'm just after 10. You don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Because you haven't ranked that far. Where am I on your list, Cam?
You're probably like right after Sydney Sweeney.
I will say you're definitely after Nick Cannon.
Okay. I would hope so. If you know Nick Cannon, I didn't even know you fucking.
But
you know how big that would be for the podcast. You get Nick Cannon on the show.
Are before. You're definitely before. Mark Saul.
I don't even know who that is.
You're before Mark Zuckerberg for me.
Yeah, he's not cool.
Yeah, but he's. I mean, you're like one above him.
I'm one above Mark Zuckerberg on your list of everybody that you know.
My best of my friends, yeah.
And he's not your friend at all.
I like a little.
People say he's annoying, you're directly before Jack DeCina.
Is that your friend?
He's from All That, and he's my friend.
Oh, you're tied with Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's actually cool.
The soccer player.
Yeah, of course, the most famous soccer player.
Well, because above you is a different Cristiano Ronaldo. It's just a guy who lives on my street.
This is not all that fun for me to hear this kind of a list. It's not like, it doesn't make me feel good to know that I'm like not either of your friends. Like, I thought
do you want to know what? Do you want to
best friends?
Okay, I'll give you the number.
Yeah,
2002.
I'm number 2002 on your fucking friends list.
2002.
Yeah. Well,
he's one.
You're higher. Well, yeah. You're higher than Kel Mitchell
from Keenan and Kel.
No, from All That.
What spot am I on your list?
Look, I got to reorganize the list because Josh Server just.
I'll move you up
some.
I feel bad. I'll move you up some.
This is just fucking. I just don't. I can't even. All right.
I might be able to slot
you guys
in
are now
at
both tied on my list. You're now both tied for spot number 2. Okay?
Who's number 1?
I don't have one yet. We're looking. I can't think of anybody else that I'm friends with.
Well, don't text.
But
Josh,
I do have a lot of other friends that have been on different TV shows, even as kids, and maybe they've played soccer before. Okay, and they've done tons of awesome fucking shit, and they've done eating contests too, and they're big and fat. Okay, but I have tons of other friends. But you guys are tied for number 2, and you actually went down an entire fucking spot on my list.
That's really fucked up. That's not nice to do.
You have just moved definitely below Leon Frierson.
What's he from?
All That.
Yeah. You're off my list. Until you move me back to place number 1.
I'm going to come back next week, and we're going to have I might have a new list that's my friends list that has different cartoon characters and things that I've seen and food that I've eaten, and you guys will be probably below number 1 on that. So
that's fine, because that stuff's not real.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm fucking done. Turn the show off. I don't
go buy tickets for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn show
August 5th and 6th. Swagpoop.com/shows
of August.
And Seattle and Portland. Still, also at that same link. Buy a shirt or 2 or 3
on
or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10, any number. It doesn't matter to me as long as it's not 0 on swagpoop.com/shop, not store.
.shop
/shop
.com
Slap chop. All right, bye.
All right, to play us out, we'll be playing the All That theme song.